Well, hello my beauties and welcome to my channel. Today's video is all about AliExpress brushes. Are they good? Are they worth your money or not? So, let's get started, shall we? I was looking for brushes. You know, I watch a lot of videos and a lot of you guys are talking about MAC brushes and Morphe and Zoeva, and when I check out the sites, they are, well, above my budget. And the ones that I hear you guys talking about from Elf, etc., the ones that are cheaper drugstore prices, are usually pretty hard for me to get. So either the shipping is really high or they don't ship to the Netherlands. So I just went on a quest of my own. So AliExpress brushes. You know, AliExpress, if you have ever ordered from AliExpress, you probably know it's hit or miss. If you're not familiar with AliExpress, it's like, I think it's like Shop Hush and maybe Amazon or Etsy. No, not Etsy really, but eBay. It's just, I found AliExpress I think about 2 years ago and I had some hits or misses. Now, the brand is called Beili and I really like the red handle, so I was in love. They are a combination of synthetic brushes and real brushes or real hair brushes. I got 2 sets. Got one set of 6, paid €8.22 for these brushes. Now, then the second set are 15 eye brushes. So these are the other ones and I will get into them separately. This one was €11.76 for me, so really affordable. It was packaged really well. There were sleeves on a lot of those I cannot talk today. But there were sleeves on a lot of the brushes, and yeah, what I do have to say is when I first got them, they felt really stiff and they felt scratchy on my eyes. So I thought, well, maybe it is because they are real hair, because the other one that I have with real hair also scratches my eye a bit. But then I washed them with shampoo. It's a low sulfate shampoo. It's really gentle. It worked wonders. They are really soft now. Also, the shampoo that I have does not contain silicones. What I want to do is just quickly go over each one. Tell you the number, tell you if it's real and synthetic hair. This one is the 102. It's really soft. It's synthetic hair, and yeah, you know, I don't use this kind of brushes, those buffing brushes, for foundation, because if I do, it just picks up product. I have another one. This one, it's also a synthetic one. It's also soft, but I don't know, you know, I cannot buff. So I use this today to set my concealer with loose powder and just dab it in like this, and that's how I use it. So it's okay. It's not my favorite, but it's okay. Then we have the 105. This is also a synthetic brush, and I wanted this one to kind of be like this one, you know, so just to diffuse blush and diffuse highlighter, but I don't know if you can see it, it catches on my skin. So is it a bad brush? No, it's soft. It is a bad brush for me because it doesn't do what I want it to do. If I have to dab it on and then it works. Yeah, it works. It really picks up product that way, so that's okay. But if I try to go lightly over, it just catches my foundation. So again, I'm not a fan. Then we have this one. It's the 127 and it is a blush brush, or at least that's what I use it for. It's nice and soft, and the way I use it is I go like this, tuk tuk, then I tap it off and I just dab the shadow on, because again with this one it just grabs, it grabs my foundation, and I don't know if it's my foundation or the fact that I have rosacea on my cheeks, and it just, you can feel it, the skin on my cheeks here is just different than on the rest of my face. So I don't know what it is, but I do use it. I like it, but I cannot go like whoo whoo whoo. I cannot do it. So, and then we go to the eye brushes. So this is the 142, and this is also a synthetic brush, and I really like this one. This one I can use to set the powder under my eyes. So that's one function I use it for, but mostly I use it to set the concealer that I put on top of my eyes. So I really like this one. Then I have two of the same brushes, because one came in one set and the other came in the other set, and it is the 221, and it is just a blending brush. It's goat hair, and I really like it. It picks up a lot of product, it distributes it nicely, so I like those. So here I have another blending brush. It's a little bit smaller than the last one. This is the 231, and it's also goat hair, and it's just a little bit more defined, you know, so it's just a little bit smaller, and I can blend out in the crease nicely with this one. This one I also really like. It's if you compare it, it's small, so I can really pack on shadow here, and yeah, it's also I will put them to the side from small to big, so you can see they are quite similar, but you know, I really like those, and I use them every single day. So those I really like. Those are all goat hair, by the way. This is also a goat haired brush, and this is, well, more of a shadow brush. Just, you know, it's a little bit flatter on one side, and then it has a nice thingy. This one I use to pick up shadow. A really nice brush, and the number is 234. These are also two brushes. Those are horsehair, these two. And those are also crease brushes. This is number 235, and I got one set in the eyeshadow brushes and the other set in the face brushes, and I use this to just blend out upwards. So if I pack a shadow here but I want to blend it up, I just use this one because it can really nicely go there. So these are really soft, and I really like those. Another favorite brush of mine that's also really soft is the 237, and this little guy I use to really pack on a lot of shadow, and it is also pony hair. It's also really soft. Now it is, and I will tell you how I got it this soft, but this is really just to really pack on a lot of shadow, and I can also use it to here and at the bottom lashes. So that one's also a favorite. Now I have this one, and this is the 312, and it is, I will spread it out a little. It's a small angled brush, and I actually think it's for eyeliner. I'm not sure. It is a synthetic brush, but I use it for my brow pomade. As you can see, I have very thin eyebrows, and that's just the shape of my eyebrows. So if I use the little brush that came with the pomade, I have a hair. It doesn't cut it for me. So I use this one, and I really like it. Here we have the number 310, and it's just a really tiny straight brush, and it's synthetic. The bristles are really tough from of this one, so I kind of like it, but I kind of don't like it. I do use it sometimes, but I use it mostly for my lower lash line. Then we have another synthetic brush. It is the 330. This one is just a very small flat brush. It's just really tiny, and you can really use it to get shadow here in the inner corner. Now we have some brushes that I actually don't use too often. These are two angled brushes. Are they the same? Yeah, they are both 317, and they are the same. Again, one came in my face set and the other one came in my eyeshadow set. These are also synthetic hair. They are really soft, and I use them for shadow line like this. So just to really define that line. They're okay. Yeah. Now we have brushes that I don't like. I just don't like them. Those are these. So we have a flat angled brush. It's the 322. It's synthetic and it's just really stiff, and maybe you can hear it. It's just, it's not doing anything for me. Then we have this one. It's also a synthetic and it is a long flat brush, and I tried to use it for concealer today. It doesn't work. It just, again, really stiff. I just don't like it. Then we have the 226. That's this one. It's also a synthetic brush, and again, I have one of another one of these, not from this brand but from another brand. It's also a short one, also synthetic, but that one has give to the bristles and it's really soft, and this one just it just doesn't do it for me. The same with this, the 223. It's a pencil brush. Again, it's synthetic, but it's so freaking hard. Nah. So my final verdict for these brushes: are they worth the money? For me, yeah, they are. So guys, do I love these brushes? Yeah, I do. You know, I really do love these brushes, and I think they are worth your money. After I had washed them with shampoo, they were really soft. So yeah, I like them. They pick up a lot of product. I had to get used to that. So the first few times that I used them, I was like, oh no, oh, and now what? So what I do is really gently dab it into my eyeshadow, tap off the excess. Sometimes I blow on it, and I know we were not supposed to blow on your brushes, but I only use them for myself. So if it's only my spit that gets onto the brushes, I don't mind too much, because it's still my brushes, yes. So again, I really recommend these brushes. And the only thing is, if you do not want real hair brushes, then maybe this set is not for you, because a lot of the brushes that are synthetic in here, like these, I really do not like. They feel cheap, so those are not for me. So guys, this was my review on the Beili brushes that I got from AliExpress. I will list the seller down below. And yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button and the little bell next to it, so you will be notified when I upload a new video. If you have any questions, please leave them down below, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys!